Pete Diamond here in Jacksonville, Florida, and today I wanted to talk about the cheapest way to do walnut media blasting for a GDI engine. So this is my wife's Kia Sedona, just hit 80,000 miles, so I was doing some service on it, and it has a GDI engine, which are notorious for the coke buildup. And so the question was, does the cheapest setup for walnut media blasting actually work? And I'll show you a little video later on of the before and after, but yes, absolutely works. Now I got this set here from Northern Tools for $35. There's a similar one at Harbor Freight, and actually I'll put a link in the description below for Amazon, because this very same kit is on sale on Amazon for like $22. So what do you get in the kit? Well, you get the media blasting gun, you get the air hose fitting, okay. It also comes with some little media tips that I guess you would use if you really knew what you were doing. But you will have to get this, and I'll put a link on the description below from Amazon. This is a extension tube that just goes into the end there, and then you've got Allen grub screws that secure that in place. So let me do that real quick. Okay, so I've got that secured. So you need that tube extension, because the other thing you're going to have to pick up is you're going to have to pick up the adapter that fits inside your intake, right? The big port is where you connect your shop vac to, and the small one is where you slide the tube in and actually go in and blast all the yak out. So this one is for my wife's Kia Sedona. This one I picked up for a Kia 1.8 liter 4-cylinder that I have in a Forte. The same people that made that one sent me this one. I'm assuming it's a generic, but you buy these on eBay. I'll put a link to both of these two sellers on eBay, because they just 3D print these things. They're like 20 bucks. And then walnut shell media, I bought this on Amazon. I'll put a link on the description down below. You can certainly get, it's a 5-pound container and it's like $25, which is stupid, but you can definitely get way more walnut shell media at Harbor Freight. But I didn't want to have a 25-pound box of walnut shell left over kicking around my garage. So this one was 5 pounds. I did the 6-cylinder Kia, and I've got about that much left. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough to do the little 4-cylinder Kia that I have. So I'm probably going to buy another bucket of this and leave it sealed, and then if I don't need it, I'll just send it back. So that's the gun. You need the adapters for your intake, and then this is the pickup tube. So it's got a metal tube that goes into your container of media, and then the hose end attaches onto the pickup. Now they sent a very, very long hose. I actually cut it down, and I kept the bucket of media sitting where the battery would have been inside the engine compartment, just because it was easier. This hose is stiff, and that long a length of hose, it took forever for the gun to pull it up, and then it was just flopping around because this bucket was so small. The stick sticking in it would just fall around, so it just made it easier for me to cut it down. And then the other question that people have, I had as well, was, do you need a big air compressor? And the answer to that is no. I have a little DeWalt pancake air compressor, and what I discovered was, when you rotate the engine to where the intake valves are closed in some of the ports, you'll have more than one port at a time where the valves are closed, so you can be working on one manually, just scraping and chipping the stuff out. There's tons of videos on there about how to do the procedure. Then you vacuum that out the whole time the compressor is doing its thing, and then when it's ready, you just do a walnut blast, move on to the next one while it's regenerating again, and it worked absolutely fine. I mean, I wasn't just sitting around waiting for the air compressor to refill. I mean, I took I took 2 days off work to do the job, and I was done in 4 hours, and I was absolutely blown away by the result. And then I've got one more part that I wanted to share, so let me grab that and I'll be right back. Okay, a couple of other things you're going to need, because no matter how good the walnut shell blasting is, you're not going to be able to get behind the valve stem very easily, so you will have to do some manual cleaning. So you have to get a set of picks if you don't already have them, so you can hook in behind the valve and clean the stuff off the back. It just comes off in big chunks. It's not hard to get off. And then I bought the liquid moly intake valve cleaner, and because I saw that in a video. Then I saw the Project Farm reviews of the different intake valve cleaners. I think it was him, it might have been another one, but anyway, that was the literal worst performing product, and the best performing product is this stuff here. And all I can say is, wow, when you spray this stuff in and let it soak for a little bit, it was unbelievable. So between the walnut shell media blasting, a little bit of picking, and then the other thing I did was I put a piece of green scrubby pad on the end of a screwdriver, and with this chemical in the port, I scrubbed manually all around. And then I know it's probably not wise to do, and there's probably people that would advise you never to do this, but I just shot backed the slurry and the yak out and then wiped it out with a rag. So is it possible? Is the cheapest media blasting set that you could possibly put together. So what are we talking about? Right now $22 for that, $25 for the shell. Some tools picks, I mean $50 maybe, 75 if you don't have any of the other tools. The canner cleaner, very doable. Talking about how much it costs, I mean, even if you had to buy a compressor and a shop vac, as well as the tool, the walnut shell media, the canner spray, even if you didn't have green scrub pads and you had to buy a little packet of those, it's still way cheaper than taking it to a shop and having them do it. And here's a quick video of the before and after on my wife's Kia van. Once again, Pete Diamond, Jacksonville, Florida. Thanks for watching.